So we got a question here. I'm gonna read it out. It's on paper. All right. So it says, given a normal population, right, whose mean is 395. So right there, I know that mu. Hold on. See, I always forget to bring my pen to class, man. I'm such a bad student. All right, let me see this real quick. So we know that mu is equal to 395, right? And whose standard deviation is 45. So I know sigma is equal to 45, right? The probability that a random sample of four has a mean between 399 and 413, right? So they want to know what's the probability, right? Of with n, I'm sorry, with n equal to 4, what's the probability of 399 less than or equal to x bar less than or equal to 413? That's what it means. No, no, I'm just reading the words and then making this up, right? The rest of the questions are all the same, right? You're just changing the numbers for each question, right? But long story short, before that, right? This is a X bar distribution, right? So you have to change it into what we know how to do, which is a normal distribution, right? Into a Z, right? So your Z formula, this is going to be probability of X bar minus mu over sigma over the square root of n less than or equal to Z less than or equal to X bar minus mu over sigma over the square root of n, right? At that point, just plug it in. That's all you have to do, right? So this becomes probability of my X bar is what? 399 minus the, is it? I'm making it a little bit more than what it is just to explain it. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fraction. Uh-huh. Yeah. Over the standard deviation, which is 45, and then all of that over the square root of n, which is 4, like that. So less than or equal to z, less than or equal to. Now the other one, yeah, this is a homework question. This is 413 minus 395 over 45 over the square root of 4. Which one? Is there? Oh, it's a different z formula. We didn't get to it yet in class. But it's a question that she asked, right? It's the same thing though. It's a new formula. Just plug in the numbers that you have. Pop, pop, pop. You look it up in the table. You're done. It's the same process. Yeah. Well, I didn't get to teach you in class yet about it, but it's there for the homework. Mhm. Yeah, do it too. Yeah. So then now a little calculator and you're good to go. Right? Oh, I got the calculator today. You good? Yay! Good job. Good job. So I'm gonna just do this real quick. So 399 minus 395, and then hold on, it's not listening to me. 113 minus 395. Okay. Divided by 45 divided by 2. Okay. So I got for the first one, I want to know what's the probability of 0.17. The next number after that is 7, right? So I'm going to round this up to 8, right? Less than or equal to Z. Less than or equal to, then we're going to do the other one, right? So the other one is 413 minus 395 divided by 45 divided by 2. So this is 0.8, right? Um, Right, right, right. At, which sign? 18. Oh, when I did this part up here.
The 45 I'm talking about, that's a square root, right?
Yeah.
How would you put that in?
Calculator. Hold on a second.
Like, four. Okay.
1 second, I'll show you.
So 45 divided by 4, did you do this? You just read it and can you see how we. Yeah, I need to do it, able to do it on my own, so.
So on your calculator, right? You have something called a fraction button. It's right above the number 7. It looks like this,
Yes, yeah, I
right?
see it.
All right, my fault. So you're gonna press that fraction button, right? And then after you press that fraction button, you're going to put the top part, 399 minus 395, right? So I'm gonna do it on my end to show you what it should look like, right? My process is a little bit different, but it should be 399 minus 395. Then you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna do the fraction button again, right? Right above the 7. So it should look like this, right? And then you have 45, then you go down, and then you do second square root, and then you press the 4, and then you get it. Mhm. That whole thing,
But you gotta convert that into a decimal.
right?
Yeah.
So to do that, you do I believe it's alpha enter for this. No. No, that's not it. So number 2.
This is, second.
You just press the button right above. Yeah, yeah. So this is it right here in decimal, 0.1777. Yeah. And right. So that's why I made it 18. Yeah. So in your calculator, right, you're gonna type it in like this, right? You're gonna do open parentheses. You're gonna do 399 minus 395, right? Then you're gonna close parentheses. Then you're gonna divide. Then you're gonna open parentheses. I'm sorry. Then you get. Wait, hold on. What happened to my what? Give me 1 second. Let me just retype this in, right? Open parentheses. 399 minus 395. Close parentheses, divide, open parentheses again, 45, divide, second square root, 4, come out the square root, and then close parentheses. That's how you type it in your calculator, right? Then you click enter and you get it. At all?
No, I'm just saying in general, if I don't like, what if I don't have a calculator at all? How do you want to get AP?
So,
We gotta start from the basics.
no, you just do long division. You got 8 over 45. So you do 45 goes into 8 like that. So 45 goes into 8 0 times, and then this is going to be 8, then decimal point here. You bring that down. So 45 into 80, that's 1. 45, long division. That's how you do it. You know?
Yeah.
Huh?
He rounded it.
The 8?
Yeah, because look,
You reduce the fraction. Yeah.
this is as far as I got.
Yeah, so then now this is the part you put in the calculator. This part here. Yeah.
And this will give me the 0 point.
18. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dividing, but no, but wait a second, the person. What am I don't have a calculator. So how do I
What
know
happened to your blue calculator?
So how do I know to divide eight?
To divide 8?
Yeah.
Just do the top first. So do your subtraction first.
No.
Mhm. Mhm. Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Top.
Yeah.
All I hear is music. And then the bottom, I'm gonna do the long division.
So on the top you got 4, right? What's the square root of 4?
45.
No, no. It's 2, right?
So,
So then remember how we do our fractions keep change flip,
yeah.
right? So remember that this is like 4 over 1, right? Over 45 over 2. Keep change flip. So that's 4 over 1 times 2 over 45. 4 times 2, that's 8 over 45.
Wow.
And then you can do the long division after that. Mhm. What happened to your little blue calculator?
It's in my bag, but
Hmm.
sometimes I be forgetting my calculator, so I just wanna know.
How to do it? Okay. All right. Well, that's how. Yeah.
This isn't homework 7.1, right?
7.4.
No,
Mhm.
question, yeah.
All right. So look, after you get here, it's the same thing. We're just gonna look them up, subtract the two answers. That's it, right? So just to recap from yesterday, this is going to be probability of z less than or equal to 0.80 minus probability of z less than or equal to 0.18. Look it up in the table, get the answer, and then that's it. So, because we need the probability from the table. Oh, because you always want to do the big minus the small. Yeah. Remember, probability has to always be positive, right? Between 0 and 1. So that's why it's the big minus the small.
Just because it's better to. Right?
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, though, you could subtract it wrong if you want, as long as you remember to put the big answer in first in the calculator minus the small one and still get out the right answer. Like that's possible too. Yeah.
One big square root, what in that wording says square root?
The formula up here.
Yeah, but that's it. In the whole.
Yeah. It does because this particular question has a sample size, so that's why I have to do that. Yeah. So whenever you have a sample size, you have to use that formula, right?
0.8,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go across, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna print the whole number.
So let's look. I'm gonna go to
And then the new A1.
what you got?
A1. You know how to do it?
Mm-mm. So 0.80, right? So you're gonna go down to 0.8, and then for letter, you're gonna find a zero, right? So what is that number?
So I think
Very good, right? That one.
it wasn't here yesterday.
Right.
It wasn't.
All right, so look, what you do is you have the z values here, right? You're gonna go down to 0.8. The ones in the tenths, right, are right underneath the z. The hundredth place is at the top. So you look at where they intersect that to find the probability. So this is 0.7881. So
So if it's at 0.85, yeah, then you gotta go to 0.8, and then you gotta go over to 5.
exactly.
And then you.
Well, the next one is like that, right? Because the next one is 0.18.
Also, even 1 and 8.
So you go to 0.1 and then you find an 8. Yeah. So what number is that? Exactly. Huh?
Say that like, say, it's like 0.8, like 0.5, we just say like 0.8 x-axis.
It is like that. Yeah.
The x-axis, they can see more easier.
It is like that. Yeah.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
doesn't see something 0.5 is right there, but 0.5 of those are right there too.
Right. I got you.
Like that can be like-
Basically, the hundredth place is at the top going across, and then the tenth and the ones place is the one that's going straight down. You know. So. Mhm.
We know to use, to either use them, formula from Western or this from.
It's the same thing. They're both Z's. You always use that formula to get to this table.
What I said, why I asked,
Yeah.
how we know what formula to use? Because this is
So,
the standard, you know?
Whenever they give you a sample size, an N, you use this new formula. Whenever you don't see an N, you use the old formula. Right? But the process is the same between them.
So going by the real probability
Oh,
distribution.
standard normals. Standard normal, chapter 7. Yeah. You get something similar, but not the same answer.
The answer for the other.
But how can you use the wrong formula when you don't have an N for the other one?
Oh, okay.
So that's why. So 5714. I got you. We gonna do some more. Yeah. 5714. So after this, you just subtract it. That's all you have to do. All right. So look, this is the 0.7881 minus 0.5714. So I got 0.2167. Right. So the only thing that's changing in this question from like say question A, question B, question C, the N is gonna change. This is the denominator, the N, right? The X bar is gonna change. And that's it. Do the same process again and again. Which answer? The 2167? So is yeah. Yeah. I got you. I got you. It's okay if you put it wrong and you get a negative, just make the answer positive. Because remember that all the probabilities they have to be positive, right? Between 0 and 1. Right?
And just like we
Yeah.
need,
Not really.
like if we know we don't have to figure, we can just. And then put that in.
You can, right? As long as you draw the distribution for me, if you're gonna just use the calculator. Yeah. I like the graph. Like, cause you need the drawing to understand what you're gonna type in the calculator. That's why the drawing helps. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I got you. All right. Yeah, I got you. Hey, how you doing?
Thank you. It was on my phone, had actually. She that interview,
Yeah.
so she made it on mine.
Okay.
So I just
I got
came from
you.
maybe first. But,
You know, I wouldn't be on time though. That's the thing. How about on Tuesday?
I could come on.
We could do it Monday. Yeah. Yeah, just email me. Email me, yeah. And I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll be somewhere on campus.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Video.
Yeah.
Well, no,
the most
I
recent
actually
one,
I
think it
didn't.
was-
Yeah, I didn't post yesterday's video yet.
Yeah, you didn't.
But I have it to post. Yeah,
Okay. No, cause I,
yeah.
the R variant, the R formula, Z formula, I don't know.
Yeah, Z from yeah.
Like, I understood
Yeah.
that.
All right, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just building off of that right now. Yeah. All right. So
She used that face. I did my hair and everything. You know, I did it. You do? Yeah. Oh, really?
So I want to mention something and then we're gonna move on from there. Just bear with me 1 second.
So what are we doing now?
So I just want to mention something real quick. Let me just get my snipping tool, something like that.
Wait, what is that? Where y'all at?
They got events all over the place.
Is that the box? Down, both of them upstairs, but, oh, grew, veggie bread, oh, from here, oh, that was a KFC box. Kennedy, that like the Kennedy.
All right, so real quick, I want to talk about inverse normal distribution. Just want to tell y'all about it, right? So sometimes we need to find Z or X values that correspond to a given area under a normal curve. This situation arises when we want to specify a guaranteed period such that a given percentage of the total products produced by a company lasts at least as long as the duration of the guaranteed period. In such cases, we use the standard normal distribution table in reverse, right? So when we look up an area and find corresponding Z values, we're using the inverse normal probability distribution, right? Long story short, you're gonna see, sometimes you might see a question, right? I'm not gonna ask y'all this, but I'm just gonna tell you about it. Sometimes you might see a question where they give you a probability or a decimal, whatever, right? And then they're asking you what Z value corresponds to this decimal, right? Or they might even give you a probability and ask you what X distribution, right, given this particular mean and standard deviation corresponds to that
That's what
probability.
we're looking for, that little space.
Right.
That's the video I was watching.
Like this one is the reverse now. So it's like, remember before we're finding what the area under the curve is, right? Now
That shaded
yeah, that shaded part. Now I'm saying that I'm gonna give you the area, and then you're gonna tell me what's that interval
We
in
reversed it.
between. Right, it's the reverse of that. That's what this is when they say inverse normal distribution. Yeah.
Can you break it down? So we could,
Oh, the formula for it?
like, yeah.
I got you. You don't want to spend too much time on this. I'll do one example in front of y'all, and then we'll just call it at that. Nah, because there's other stuff I want to do.
Oh, today, right now.
Yeah. But I'll do one in front of you. So here's an example of it. You guys can look. See? They didn't call you? Yo, just walk in there. Yeah. Then just walk in today. Just walk today. Yeah. Today's the last day. No, Low Hall. Wait, not Low Hall. What's the other place? Nichols. They switched the pantry to Nichols today. Yeah, Nichols, yeah. Yeah. The track, yeah. 6:15. Yeah. Yeah. You'd be good because they running out of time. It's 3 o'clock now, so like they close 6:15. So yeah, if this is your last class, then yeah, I don't want y'all walking around with like like groceries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have time? All right. All right. All right. So let's look at this real quick, right? Finding z. So this says to find a z value such that 90% of the area on the standard normal curve lies between negative z and positive z, right? So long story short, right, I have a normal distribution like so, and I'm telling you that there's some negative z value and some positive z value such that 90% of the area is in between them, right? All right, let's think for a second though, all right? If this is 90% of the area, right? How much is this and how much is this?
5.
5 and 5. Very good. All right. So now I don't really like negatives, right? But y'all could tell that whatever this thing is gonna be, this gonna be the same thing but negative, right? Yeah, y'all could tell by looking at that, right? So that being said, it'd be easier for me to look up the positive one, right? Because I like positive numbers. I don't really like negative numbers like that. Not even my bank account, right? So let's say I add that 90% plus that 5%. How much I have now?
Plus 0.5.
So like 95%.
Oh, 95, okay.
If I add 90% plus 5%, I got 95%. Now 95% could be written as 0.9500, right? There's a reason why I'm writing it that way, right? So 0.9500, I can actually go to the table and find the z value that corresponds to that.
So the thing that's 100.
Right. Well, a little bit different. So look, let me show you.
At the yellow baby?
Yeah.
So if 19% is not 0.9000.
Yes, like 9,000. So you see all these numbers right here in the middle? Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking specifically for 9,500, right? No, not 0.9. I'm looking in the middle,
Like 00, no?
right? I'm looking in the middle over here. Find 0.9500, right? So I found it.
Wait. So be 8 what?
Mhm.
So being that it's whatever, like, let's pretend this is another Z. This is the 90.
Well, look, this is where I'm looking in the middle here. I'm looking for 0.9500
Well, how would I know that it's here?
because of the decimal.
You
Right?
said.
So let me show you where it is, right? It's right here.
But I'm saying, wouldn't I go to the 00, like you said, go here, and then you go down? Right?
But not this side, the other side. Yeah.
Oh, is this one?
Yeah. So look in the middle. You're looking for a 9,500, 0.9500. All right. So I found it right here. For this one, it's in between, right? But it's right there in the middle, right? It's all right. I asked you. So look,
Have to take those.
1.6.
right. So I have 1.64 and I have 1.65. What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Not subtract it. I'm going to, and then divide it by exactly.
Wait.
Right?
So this is it?
Exactly. Yeah. So now the 0.9495, that's 1.64. And the 0.9505 is 1.65. And it's in the dead middle between them, right? So you're gonna add them together and divide by 2.
So you're gonna add those two decimals?
Mhm. So I'm gonna add, hold on. No. So I'm gonna add 1.64 plus 1.65 divided by 2, and then that's my z value. So my z value should be 1.645.
Wait.
And you dividing by 2 because it's just two numbers, right?
Right, like I'm averaging them, right? So if this positive one is 1.645, The negative is what? Negative 1.645. And that's
Okay,
it.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
I want to remember because I was like, confused. So then when
Okay.
it's, you add like you said right here.
Mhm.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
You always gotta add, whatever this is
Yeah.
always gonna be 100. So
Right.
you gotta figure out what is it, what's the rest of them to add, so
Right.
100,
Mhm.
boom, that's this. So
Mhm.
then you get this paper
Uh-huh.
and you look for for this,
Right.
0.95.
Well, 9,500 because it's 4 decimal places in the table.
Oh, so this
Yeah.
is why you need to subtract to get to the like
Yeah.
minus to get to 9,500.
Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
This graph here? Sure. Uh-huh.
so we're gonna leave positive side to know the negative side.
Whatever answer you get for the positive side, it's the same answer but negative. Yeah. So 1.645. Yeah.
Is there ever gonna be an answer that the number is exactly here, like you said,
It can be.
right? Like
Yeah.
you don't have to do that subtraction to
Right.
divide.
It can be. It can be.
Oh, it's always addition. Right?
It's addition because it falls in between the two numbers. Right. If it fell on an exact number, I would just copy that exact number and be done.
Okay, so then I have to subtract bigger one from the smaller one?
You
Or
add the two together and divide by 2.
you add and divide. So
Yeah.
why is that, what is that 1.64 coming?
That's the z value that corresponds to the
Oh.
0.94. Yeah. Is 1.64 and 1.65. That row that they're in is 1.6. So I'll show you how to do it in the calculator. The calculator is a little different. So this number here, right? This is 1.64 and then 1.65. Yeah.
1.64.
Yeah. So then you just add those two together and divide by 2.
Can I do it like, so, does that make sense?
Um,
Like, what you zero for, or no, just add the last, forget the
it's
zero.
like what? Yeah, you don't need the 0 here. This is the hundredth place. This is the ones in the tens place.
So just forget.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to show y'all this in case y'all see it again in the future. Right?
It's gonna be in the.
But to show you how to do it in the calculator, since you were asking about it, right? You remember the normal CDF? There's something called an inverse normal, right? On the calculator. So I'll show you that real quick and briefly. Yeah, that one. So if you go to distribution, right? There's something called inverse normal. Your calculator has it too, right? Remember how you do it? You do second, and then you go to stat regression and go across the distribution.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So second distribution.
Second.
So it's in blue DISTR.
DISTR?
In blue, yeah.
Said it's,
Go up. It's up.
he said it's for.
This?
Oh, down. Where it says the VARs button, that's distribution.
This one?
Yeah. And then go down to and then go down to inverse normal.
This one?
No, the third one. Inverse normal. Inverse.
Look at the mu and the deep and
Yeah.
that's mu, right?
So look, the area here, right? This would be the 0.95 hundred, whatever, right? The mean is 0, the standard deviation is 1, right? Enter, 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 enter.
Even the paste enter?
And then boom,
This is it?
1.645, yeah, the enter.
Mm.
And that's it. That's how you do it in a calculator, in case you're wondering.
You have to round it though, right?
Right. That's what we did. 1.645. I don't like rounding. You can write everything. Yeah. All right. So anyway, Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I realized I didn't even show y'all that.
I was looking at the screen.
My fault, because I had it there, but like on my screen, but I wasn't showing it. My fault. Yeah, so let me do it again real quick, right? So you do second
Second.
distribution, you go down to inverse normal, right? Then you type in the 0.95, right?
Data.
Yeah,
Data.
yeah. Then they're gonna ask you for an area, they're gonna ask you for a mean and standard deviation. That's what you type in, right? Then you click enter, and you should get the same number.
There's a,
Mhm.
they have mu and standard deviation.
Yeah.
What if there's another, like, those word problems that we just found?
Then
I
then
put
put
that in?
then put those in it. Yeah.
Oh, and then answer.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
But you still gotta show your work, right?
Not really.
I guess there's someone that works,
Mm.
remember how to punch it in.
That could work too. Show it
That's
like
enough.
if you can draw it, then you're good to go. Yeah, just draw it. Yeah, just draw it. If you could draw it, then you're fine. Yeah. That was.
Take pictures.
Then I can see where you went wrong. You know? Yeah. Then do the little formula and subtract the numbers. That's it. Yeah. The drawing helps you though to use the calculator. You know, that's the truth with it.
That's crazy, Professor. There's like three.
I mean, y'all got options. I'm just showing y'all all the options.
Are they in here?
The other formulas, like what?
Like, the Z and all that stuff, no.
No. That you have to like figure out. But you have it on the formula sheet though.
Yeah,
So you don't actually gotta remember nothing.
I said this kind of intimidates me, I'm gonna write it myself.
Got you.
Well, I'm back to only one question because
It's one part of master brothers, how you have a rate.
All right, I'm a tap out right now at this, but I do have more that I want to talk about. So can I take this down? All right. Thank you. Hold on, let me stop sharing.